Hey, what's up, YouTubers? This is just a short video on how to manage your money like a hedge fund. In recent times, the Federal Reserve has been banging on the money supply. Most reserve banks of the world have been increasing and inflating their money supply out to the point where right now in most of the world you either have negative interest rates or very low interest rates. And this, for example, in the States, on some typical bank accounts, you only get 0.1% interest. Other accounts, maybe you get 0.5% or 1% if you have a large amount to deposit at the bank. Then if you invest in long-term type 401ks, you tie up your money in government, or you tie up your money in mutual funds and things of that nature, where potentially the government could confiscate those assets in the next recession. And a lot of those 401ks don't really perform well in the market. They actually underperform. So what's a person to do? Well, for me, I found kind of a solution. I manage my own money. One thing you can do is invest in real estate, buy a house and rent it out. If you're willing to do that kind of work and find a management team to manage them. Another thing you can do is open an account at Hedge. That's what I've done. And trade options. It sounds kind of risky, but if you trade when the odds are in your favor, I don't mean every day, just when the odds are in your favor, over time you come out ahead. It's the same trading currency pairs. And that's about it. You really don't have a lot of options to earn money on your money, and this day and age, the way the economy is changing, you have to take responsibility for your money. You just can't hand it over to a mutual fund manager. And most people, their capital is too small to put it in a hedge fund. And like I said, most mutual funds long-term underperform the market. At least they have since about 2000, if you take out inflation and tax. You'd be better off just buying gold coins since about the year 2000, or silver coins for that matter. But if you want to kind of deal in the new economy, you can go on Hedge. They've been around for about 12 years. I don't know how long FXCM's been around, but it's the same idea. You trade currency pairs on Hedge. You can trade currency pairs. You can trade indices. You can trade commodities. And what I like about Hedge is the contract size is $100. If you go on Canada Exchange, the contract size is $1. So you don't really need a lot of money to get started, and just a few trades a month, can earn you 1% or 2%. Now, I don't say you guarantee that, but over time, if you bet with the odds in your favor, that's what you can expect. And if you're a really conservative trader, you don't need to trade that much. You could trade 0.5% or 1% a month. Anyways, we got some nice coins here, but that's for people who want to take responsibility for their money. If you don't really want to manage your own money, then you're just stuck kind of underperforming the market, having your money in mutual funds or money market accounts, where when the next recession comes, I don't know what's going to happen, but potentially there could be a government takeover of some of those things. I don't think the banks will ever fall, but some of these tax advantage funds may be taken over by the government if they underperform. So what I suggest, if you want to survive and prosper in this new economy, is to take advantage of these things. They're not going to be around forever, and right now we're in the part of the economy where most of it are going to have their own side gig and learn how to earn income on the side from their own business. Trading is one of the hardest businesses to earn money in, but it's just one of many. So if you're interested, check out a few of the links. That's another thing. The links I'm putting down here, they're trade signals. With the division of labor nowadays, there's no sense in you coming up and doing all the work. These trade signals don't even really cost that much money when you think about it. And they're for the most part set and forget. You put them on at certain times during the day and then forget about it. You let the EA or you let your setup do it all. Then at the end of the day, you know if you made money or not. Anyways, just a few thoughts on how to manage your money like a hedge fund, how to potentially grow your savings at more than 0.5% or 0.1% without adding a lot of risk. And as always, I can't take responsibility for your trades. I can't tell you how to manage them. And I don't suggest you deposit all your money and then trade all the margin you have. 2% is ideal, 5 or 10 if you're really aggressive. That way you can grow your account slowly over time. Anyways, like, share, subscribe, leave a comment.